When I prepare RICEF specification, I use different SAP ABAP objects depending on the requirements. For each object, I clearly define data structure, selection logic, input and output parameters. Before writing the specification, I validate the logic directly in SAP. I use transactions like SE11, SE16, SE37, SE80 to simulate how the future solution will work. This helps me create a precise, realistic design even before development starts. In RICEF design, I usually work with several groups of ABAP objects. They can be grouped into four main categories. First is data storage or dictionary objects. These are tables, views, structures, data elements, and domains. Second, business logics and execution. These are BAP, functional models, classes and methods, and reports. Next, enhancement. These are body, user exits, customer exits, and enhancement. Next, analytics and interfaces. These are CDS views, iDocs, and message classes. Each group plays a different role in the solution design. The first group is dictionary objects. They define how data is stored and structured in SAP. I use them to understand data models and to build selection logic and reports and interfaces. The first type is tables. They are used for physical storage of master and transaction data. Typically, examples are ECO and ECPO for purchase orders, MARA and MRC for material masters. The next object type is views. They combine data from multiple tables for reporting without duplication. Structures are used as temporary containers to transfer data between programs. And finally, it's the data elements and domains define field format, length, and business meaning. The second group is business logic and execution. These objects perform operations and enforce SAP standard rules. The most important object type is BAP. It is a standard AP that allows creation or change in documents with full validation. For example, BAP PO Create 1 is used to create purchase orders, and BAP Goods Movement Create is used for goods movement. Functional models are reusable logic blocks. They are often used in custom programs and interfaces. In S/4HANA, most logic is implemented using classes and methods following object-oriented principles. Reports are executable programs. They are used to display data, typically using ILV, or to export data to external systems. The third group is enhancements. They allow adding custom logic without modifying standard SAP code. The most commonly used option is body. It is modern and flexible enhancement framework. For example, ME process PO cast is used to validate or enrich purchase orders. User exits and customer exit are older technologies, but they are still used in many systems. Enhancement included implicit and explicit enhancement points are used when standard exit is available. The last group is analytics and integration. CDS views are used in S/4HANA for high-performance data access and Fiori applications. For example, iPurchase Order provides a standard data model for purchase orders. iDocs are used for data exchange between SAP and external systems. Typically, messages are orders, DSADV, or invoice. Message classes store system messages such as error warnings. For example, class ME for purchasing and M7 for inventory movements. So, in RICE specification, I do not just list technical objects. I select the right object based on the requirements, validate them directly in the system, and clearly describe how they work together. This approach ensures that the developer understands the logic and the solution work correctly from the first implementations.